Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video on NBA Top Shot, we're talking about undervalued moments. So this is going to be a little different from the what I'm buying videos because it's more going to be focused on what kind of sets and series are undervalued based on the player. So we're going to look a lot into that. Also going to talk about just kind of what moments are undervalued compared to the market as well. And we're going to see if there's anything we should be looking to target in this kind of area. So first things first, if you're not in the Discord, we do have an undervalued moment section of Discord, a channel, and just a really good Discord in general. There's about 400 people in it. If you want to join, I'll put the link down in the description for that. So let's get right to this. Obviously the Suns won last night, huge series win, going to the finals. Chris Paul went absolutely off, so definitely happy for them. So let's just start it off with Chris Paul actually here. Compare him to Devin Booker. So if that was the NBA Finals, Chris Paul would have won the Finals MVP if that series was the Finals. So I think he should be valued higher than Booker right now. So if we compare the two, right now Chris Paul's both his 40K and 35K are less than Booker, as well as his 15K being only $15, while Devin Booker's is $22. So I think this one right here is a great one. Obviously I own it. I'm not trying to just pump this moment up, but $15 versus $22, I think they should be at least similar in price. And this one just seems undervalued. I could see this definitely going above 20 in the finals. The only one here that I see is more is the playoff moment. So Chris Paul's a little lower limited edition than Booker, which is higher, but maybe that's why. So if you're going to go after one, I'd probably go after that 15K moment. That seems like that has the most room to move out of these. But the moments I really wanted to talk about are these playoff moments, which seem severely undervalued to me. So if we look at some of these, you can see like Marcus Smart here, $7 for his playoff moment. If we pull up just all his moments and kind of compare them to versus the playoff moment, we could see his hustle and show is out of 18,000, and it's going for more, and it's like 6,000 more out there than the playoff moment, and it's $3 more, which doesn't really make sense to me. The hustle and show is a really cool set. I think the news of not having a master set challenge for the playoffs kind of hurt the value of these playoff moments. And just looking at these comparing to some other sets, they're just severely underpriced. And it seems like they're going to have some other utility besides just the original challenge. There's going to be some kind of other challenge that you need to have a certain amount of playoff moments or something of that nature. Another example here is Kristaps Porzingis. So his playoff moment, $8 versus his Cool Cats, which is $10. And again, this is more out there, 3,000 more, and it seems like that the Cool Cats have ran out of utility finally after that master challenge is done. They also had another like challenge for another moment. I forget what that was. I think it was a Ben Simmons where you had to have a certain number of Cool Cats. So it seems like the utility has ran out on this, but they're still going for more, and they are higher LE up here. But the biggest ones that I think are undervalued are the playoff challenge rewards. So an example is Nikola Jokic, his is insanely low. We can come down and find it. It's $47 compared to his Cool Cats, which has almost 3 times as many count, and it's going for $5 more than his playoff challenge reward, which is just crazy. Cool Cats is valued, I think, too high still at this moment. And then we have just random Series 1 moments, which they're not great highlights in Series 1. And this is almost double the price. I guess people are just way valuing any Series 1 moment versus Series 2, I guess, which I don't think we've seen like this big of a discrepancy versus Series 1 common and a Series 2 common. It just seems crazy right now. And then again, if you look at this one, out of 2,700 versus the All-Star moment out of 2021, and it's more than double the price. So crazy just how undervalued that these playoff challenge rewards seem to me. Definitely let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. It's obviously just my opinion and what I've been seeing here. Another one we can look at is Jason Tatum. He has a challenge reward as well, I believe. And his is only $58, which is crazy low. Again, comparing it to his All-Star moment, it's not as a significant jump as Jokic, because Jokic's All-Star moment was actually going for 100 and his challenge reward was less than this, but still almost double the price here. And then again, just a random Series 1 with essentially the same serial count. I guess 5 more is going for double the price. Like I said, with the Jokic, these Series 1s are just pretty bad highlights. Let's just check out this Tatum. So it's just a fast break transition layup. I mean, if you take probably his last 10 games that he played, you're going to get probably 8 highlights that are better than this one. So I don't know how they were picking Series 1 highlights. Now I actually want to come back to the Discord and let's just check out this last post here that this guy put in the undervalued moments. So he's looking at debut moments. So we got Jokic, Donovan Mitchell, and Dame Lillard, and also he said Booker. So let's just come over to Add More Funds and check those out. So I already have the badge Top Shot debut selected here. And let's just check out Jokic. So I know a lot of these are the lowest they've been since February now, after we kind of had a market spike. Let's see if this has a good representation of the market over time, which it pretty much does. So what we saw was a low point at the end of May where it hit 685, and then a slight market boost that we saw in the middle of June, and this one actually went up to over 900 to 911, and now these are just tanking here, and it seems like kind of all these are following the same trend, so it seems like a good time to buy. I mean, the lowest the price has been since back in mid-February, and if we're comparing this to let's just take another random Top Shot debut here and see if it's following the same trend. Let's just look at Jordan Clarkson here. So not all of these are actually following the same exact trend. For Clarkson, the low towards the end of May was about 90. I saw someone in the 80s here, and then now he's actually up to 115. So it's up like $25 from the end of May. So this one isn't following the exact same trend. It's not the lowest it's been since February. That would be towards the end of May or June. So the Jokic is somewhat of an outlier. Let's just check out another one. Check out George Hill here. His moment is up to 115. Seems pretty high for a George Hill. Wow, yeah, his absolutely skyrocketed. His was down to below 30 at the end of May and went up to 135, and now is still at 115. I don't really know why his is so high. Maybe I don't know. I don't know why this one skyrocketed, to be honest. But that one's way up for some reason. Another one here I'm seeing is up 38% in the last week. This is an early adopters moment. So this one kind of followed the same trend as Clarkson. End of May, $66, and then was $159 mid-June. Now it's still $125. So actually a pretty good call on that Jokic. Now let's check out Mitchell real quick. So Mitchell's is the same trend as Jokic, probably even more. The end of May, it was like 500, low 500s. then skyrocketed up over 800, and now is down 450. So pretty low on the Mitchell as well. And then Booker, I want to check out his debut moment, obviously, see what happened after they actually made the finals. So it was 444, and then actually in the last few days it was 750 just June 26th, and now it let's get a smaller graph here. Let's do the 7-day. Yeah, so it was 750 and then went down, and then when they won it, it actually had a little spike. Now it's dropping again a little. Again, Top Shot seems to always spike when big things happen, big news occurs. All right, and then the last set I want to look at is the Throwdowns. So let's see the lowest ask on these. So there are a couple below $40, super low on these, and even some good players here. As we get to the 40s, we got Porzingis. Who else we got? That's good. Ben Simmons at 50. Cat only 58. Paul George at 66. So let's take a look at Porzingis and Paul George and kind of see what these moments, the throwdown moments, are doing versus their other moments. So looking here at Porzingis, his throwdown is 41 and the serial count is 1800 versus you got a 1500 serial count. It's a common versus a rare, and it's still going for more. I think I'm okay with that. And Paul George actually has a playoff reward, an all-star game moment, and a throwdown moment, and the most expensive one right now is that throwdown. So I think this is pretty well in line, honestly, for these three moments. Doesn't seem like his throwdown is underrated or undervalued right now. So Ben Simmons throwdown is $50, and then we got his base set series 1 out of more, which is only $2 less. So I would say that this throwdown is slightly undervalued. I could see it going like to 60 is what it seems like it should be at. And then his playoff moment is crazy low, 39. So to wrap this one up, seems like a lot of the playoff moments are pretty undervalued for that set. They're not doing a master challenge on it, probably is the reason why. But I think they still have some value and some utility in that. Also, the playoff challenges especially seem undervalued to me. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Join the Discord if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys in another video.